Kelly,
Yeah,
and
girl, I'm not missing.
Nancy. We over here, you know what I'm saying? It's a big mess. I'm not gonna lie. But what were we talking? We was talking
About the pretty much how kind of your take on
why
feminism.
economy is fucked up in America, right?
Because
No,
feminism
you said
is kind
Oh,
of
feminism.
destroying
Yeah.
America pretty much.
You
Which
said-
a lot of men believe that.
You said that feminism, right?
Yeah.
But what's your reasoning for that?
I would say that feminism destroyed America because it, like you said, it took the man out of the household and made the woman in
The
charge.
government did that in the black
But
man.
I mean, if you look at
And when did
record,
this happen?
if you look at statistics,
And
statistically
what year we in
speaking, women actually raising a kid has made more degenerates. I mean, I'm not talking about black.
No,
I'm just talking about this
you're
women in
single,
general. Yeah.
single mother.
Single family households with single moms have made more degenerates, more drunks,
Okay.
more like people that in jail. Because if you look at it, man is in the household as and you know what I'm saying, making executive decisions and as the enforcer. So
that's two. To me, that's a two-take question. So, single women are raising more degenerates. Okay.
yeah.
Have you heard the statements? Of mama's babies, daddy's maybe.
No, I never heard that before. What is this one?
Mama's babies, daddy's maybes.
Oh, so
Men have-
maybe that's the kid.
No, maybe because he walks away.
Oh, well, I
So,
thought you meant like maybe that's his kid.
Maybe he's gonna be there. So in most situations, most situations, women, because they're known for being nurturers, because that's what seems to men want to label them as, because a woman has, because just because her body can have a baby, she should be a nurturer and wants a kid, and that's not true. And then also too, it goes back to the point of men walk away from their kids. So are really women raising degenerates? Or are men leaving making degenerates?
Well, my argument would be that man is still like needed there, and like the government kicked a lot of men out of the household by food stamps.
No, I look. I totally agree with you. We know that from now on.
So what year are we talking about?
That's in the '80s when they pretty much.
But I mean, this is
70s,
our
80s.
generation now.
Yeah, it goes
You know
into
what I'm
now. I agree, but
How
at
much
what
of
point?
it does it go
Okay,
into it?
yeah, that's what
How
I'm saying.
much of it does it go into it? To be honest,
It happened back in the '70s and '80s.
How much does it do where the person, the individual, starts to say, "Damn, I'm gonna fucking cut this shit and I'm gonna do it my way." Why do I have to keep dragging the legacy that you keep dragging? No.
Well,
when do you cut it?
If it's your child,
for your children, because you don't want your children to go through it. So what? I gotta cut it somehow. When are you gonna cut it? Why are you gonna keep thinking about what happened back in the '80s? Cut that shit so that your baby don't go through it, and your baby don't go through it, and everybody else will go through it, and then we live in a better world.
I mean, but also too though, let's not. I think I'm not gonna lie. I think we put a stigma on a man being in the household, period, right? Because it's other ways. You always say a man needs to be in a household to raise a child and for that child to be good. And I come from a two-parent household, so I my views are a little bit different.
Right?
Yeah, I'm blessed as hell on that.
Blessed.
However,
yes, you are blessed.
But if someone has a parent that passes away, and that you still blame that father is not in the household. So I don't think it's always that. I think you need structure in other ways too, though. So I think it works out in different ways as well.
Being a woman, as a nurturing individual, the thing is that women can be just as savage as men.
True.
If not more.
More, I think they sometimes.
I say
more.
more because we're smarter.
In America, because women are what do you call it? Women are emotionally smarter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We are.
So it's you know what I mean, but being physically stronger as a man, it doesn't put us on the emotionally and mental part. That's why you see more men committing suicides than women. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
No,
that's not true.
That's fact.
It's true.
It's fact. More men are committing suicide.
But I can see that because they're weaker.
Well, it's not more actually.
Mentally.
More men.
Not physically.
But more men do not commit.
I mean,
so you have to do that. More men. It's actually more women attempt suicide. More men actually accomplish it.
Right.
So it's actually more women attempting it. They just don't do it.
Yeah, I never.
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
It is.
I never heard it out.
No, it is. It's because men.
I didn't hear that either.
Because a man is going to jump off a bridge. They're going to shoot themselves in the brain, stuff like that. So it's just different ways of doing it. It is. You can look it up. It is. Is that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they actually commit the act, but more women actually attempt suicide.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's interesting to see that they just follow through on it. And I will say this. I'm not going to lie because I was watching another Jubilee or whatever, and they said a lot of guys said men have pressure too, and I do agree with that. Men have pressure too. Like you just said something. I got to be strong. I gotta.
Yeah, you got to be physically strong. You got to be able to, protect the woman. If you're with a woman, you got to be able to.
That's true.
What I'm saying? But whereas a woman doesn't have to. No, you know what I'm saying? Like you tell a woman to cook and clean, she like, oh fuck that, I ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do anything about her. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's a lie because in our relationship, I want her to be that way, and sometimes it's not that way because
Kelly got a whole bunch of guns, so you know what I'm saying.
No, that's what everybody needs though.
But then honestly, it would be depending on the person. Like I'll be the one strapping up and going to the door versus her. And I'm black. I don't go. And I want her to do that if that makes sense.
Well, I mean, if somebody bum rush y'all door, it'd be both of y'all.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I'm not going towards the fucking door. Right. I'm pulling it out.
You going to the
get the gun.
Which is right here, which is right there,
right on the right.
It's right on the thing.
It's right there by our bedside. Just to let y'all know. Y'all trying.
But I don't think that's always. But I think that's too a stigma that's put on men that they still have to feel they have to do that. We live in a world.
Well, I mean, you have girls when they go to the bar, they want a guy to buy them a drink, and it's like, no, like you buy your own stuff a drink.
So
y'all make more money. Like women make more money than men now.
But do you? But just a question with this because I see a lot of what and I don't think gay world's the same way, but are you okay? Do you when you find your one? Do you want them to work or do you want to take care of them or do you want it 50-50?
Me personally, at 42, I don't care. Like,
okay,
whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, you know.
But it seems like I think sometimes especially when I hear a lot of men and women talk, what kind of blows my mind is that people want the traditional way, but then they don't want the traditional way.
Right.
It's like,
I grew up with Kelly, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the 20-year-old me.
Yeah.
And I had. You know what I'm saying? Women, they basically made the same amount. You knew.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm saying.
Like, it wasn't like a big deal. But now that I'm older, like 40, I'm like, yo, just do what you want to do. I'm basically just trying to focus on podcasts, focus on, you know what I'm saying?
But do you still want, my whole thing is that if you want to go 50-50, the problem is that, but they still want the woman to come home, cook and clean and take care of kids, but still work.
I want her to be comfortable, is what I'm saying.
But do you want, because my whole thing, I tell guys all the time, like, okay, well, if you want a traditional role, if you want to go back, traditionally the woman did not work.
Yeah.
I mean, at all. But, I grew up in a 2-parent household, but I also grew up in a 2-parent household. My mom worked. And she also cooked for us a lot. And she also did the grocery shopping. And she did most of the cleaning. When you were with your ex-husband, you took care of your kid. You did the grocery shopping, you did the cleaning. So is a paycheck just fair enough for one person to bring home?
Right.
And the other person's still working. You know what I mean? That's the big issue to me. Every time
but that's what I just said.
You're good though.
What I just said, we are in times in America that we've never been in before. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really because now women are
black families. I think the women
we are not. We've never been in these times before. These are different times. If you look at the population has dropped. That's why the Roe versus Wade thing was reversed because they sick and tired of the hot girl summer for women. They tired of that shit. They say, look, you get pregnant, you on your own.
No, that is so much deeper.
They did that because the population dropped.
Yeah, for white people. not white people are producing at a negative rate. People of color are not producing.
I'm just saying, like I'm
because white Americans are producing at a lesser rate than us.
I understand that, but this podcast is just about Americans. I'm not about.
No, I'm talking about white America. Like you, white America, they're producing at a negative rate. All the other people of colors are producing at a positive rate.
I know, but I'm just saying, I just throwing America because I've been outside the country, so you know what I'm saying. Like in Europe, if you say a black person, they won't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't understand like black and white. They just look at you as American. You know what I mean? Like if you ever go to Europe, like you will actually be like they won't look at you and say
no. I see what he's saying. He's correct.
They don't,
and this is why I don't. But that's why when you're saying America, I hate it because
because they try to separate black.
Like when you go to Jamaica, you can be Asian, whatever.
When you say America, they're really talking about the whites. They're really not talking about us.
I understand that, but I'm just saying like they like.
And that's what she's trying to tell you.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying like
abortion will have nothing to do with color.
Correct.
Exactly.
No way.
It doesn't have anything to do with color. It's more so just.
Oh, that's not. No. It has everything to do with color.
No,
it has everything to do with color. It just has nothing to do with people of color. It has everything to do with. At the end
of the day, they're always the way the world works.
But the only way racism is going to stop in America is if people stop talking about it, and I believe in that. I believe that, you know what I mean?
We don't even have to talk about it.
Yeah.
But the way the world works is always the white world.
I'm just saying that
the
population.
How doesn't work?
Hold on, wait.
The population.
That's the way. Yeah. You don't wait. Back up right here.
We can't even talk about this.
Wait,
yo, tell me, man. Stop. I don't even like it. No, there's no way.
Racism in America would not exist.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah,
there's no fucking way.
I think we just stop talking about it, like just.
But it's subconscious racism that goes on.
But to be honest, right now, if everything fucked up the conversation when you said America, and she tried to tell you that there's no way that you cannot involve color folks into that America, because America, he's only talking about the white America, and she's trying to tell you about the color America.
Abortion.
Well, what I'm saying is, I'm just saying America as in the people in America. I'm not talking about a specific race, color.
True.
I'm just saying
we're all Americans.
Population. Correct. Yeah, right. We are Americans.
But
so the population dropped when they allowed women to have abortions. Okay.
No, not the
population.
Black population did
and
not
that's
drop.
what I'm talking about.
Hispanic population did not drop. Asian population did not drop. White American population dropped.
They can't make babies. First of all,
you can Google that. It really is.
White people cannot make babies.
Have you seen the?
They need help.
Wait, have you seen the latest one at the Trump rally?
But what I'm saying is,
hold on, wait. Did you see the Trump rally? The white lady came out and said, "We want to thank Trump for bringing back white life." White. She didn't say right. She said white life. After the Roe versus Wade.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
They didn't do that. They do us. Yeah, they happy about. Which I don't.
We pop babies just by fucking looking at a man.
We
look at a man and we already pregnant.
No.
Yo, I get what you're saying.
That's okay.
But we're not the majority in the country.
But this podcast isn't about saying.
No, it's not.
You know, this podcast.
No, it's not about that.
America and just
So even when we talk about America and women in America, so you want to talk about the feminist movement? Maybe even go like this. Yo, boy, you ever watch Shannon Sharp? You watch Shannon Sharp?
I think I heard of
Undisputed. He's the football player. He said this. He has something. He said, if you really look at this country. Talking about feminism and women.
Hold on, I gotta end this one real quick. I'm gonna start it over, but I gotta go. Y'all can stay here. I'm about to go.